Today we are making spinach pie with zucchini. No bread, no sugar, no butter. 3 medium zucchinis. What we need to do with the zucchini, we need to wash it in water and let the zucchini dry. Then what I did, I took out the back and the front of the zucchini and I sliced it. Then I took all the slices of the zucchini slices and I put it in an air fryer. And the only thing I did, I brushed with the avocado oil. I put in the air fryer for 12 minutes, 400. I took a fry pan and I put avocado oil on the bottom. Then what I did, I opened 2 bags of frozen spinach. You know what? Make the fire between medium and low. So you let it cook. Then you let the spinach start cooking. You know, the whole process is you're not adding any water because the spinach is frozen. So, you know, the ice just melts down. 4 tablespoons of olive oil on the top. I add a teaspoon of dry garlic, a half a teaspoon of dry onion, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, a half a teaspoon of dry mint. And now I'll just let the spinach simmer. The zucchini, it was done, so I took out the zucchini and I put it on a tray. When the spinach was done, I let the spinach drain and I put it inside the refrigerator so it can cool down. Then in another bowl, I took 4 eggs. I cracked 4 eggs. I put it in the bowl. I took 1.5 cup of feta cheese, crumbled feta cheese, and I took a can of black beans. I washed the black beans. So with the black beans that were dry, I put it together with the eggs, the feta cheese, and the black beans. I opened the door of the refrigerator. I took the spinach and I mixed it together with the rest of the ingredients. I took a fork. I like to mix it with a fork. I gave it a nice mix. So now it's time to build the spinach pie. So I had a small tray. What I did, I set up the whole bottom with zucchini. You know, and I like how the zucchini came out, because if you try to do zucchini in a fry pan and olive oil, it gets very soggy. By doing the zucchini in the air fryer, it was nice and crispy. So I set up the zucchini layer on the bottom of the tray. Then I put the mix with the spinach, the feta, the eggs, the black beans. And then I put another layer of zucchini on the top. And the only thing I did, I put a little bit olive oil on the top of the, I took a brush and I brushed just a little bit olive oil on the top of the zucchini and I sprinkle it with some salt. That's option. Then I put it in the oven for 1 hour, 375. When it was about 50 minutes, I opened the oven and I looked how the spinach pie was doing. So I saw in the middle was a little bit watery. So I took a knife and I just put a couple of holes in it. So that way I want the liquid to spread all around the spinach pie. So then when I put it inside the oven for another 10 minutes, then it was ready. It's really an amazing experience. You know, I'm very excited about this meal because, you know, you have to realize it doesn't have no dough. It doesn't have no white flour. Like whatever I go in a restaurant and I have a spinach pie, it's always hard for me to eat all the bread, and the filo has a lot of butter. So I always try to remove some of the filo so I can have the spinach. This, you don't have to do that because it doesn't have any bread, it doesn't have no white flour, it doesn't have no butter, and I didn't add any sugar on anything. So this is an amazing meal. I'm so proud of this dish, you know, and when I'm eating it, I feel so good. And the interesting thing, the next day I had the spinach pie and it was cold and it was delicious. So I can't wait for you to try it and enjoy it and let me know how the recipe came out. My gift and talent is to make food that tastes good and is good for you. The things you're not going to find in my kitchen are white flour, sugar, or bad fats.